Hey, what's up guys, Henreeneo here, and today we'll be taking a look at the smartphone from Oukitel. The company Oukitel sent me this phone from China, straight from China. And I'm going to be taking a look at this guy, unboxing it and seeing what we have in the box. And just giving my first impressions on what this device is like. Is it a good one? Is it something you should consider buying? Before we get into the video, it will be awesome if you could smash that like button. And also, if you're not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below to be a part of this channel, and let's get started. So straight up reading the specs from the box here, we've got a phone with a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus display. It's an IPS LCD display. It comes with Android 10. It comes with a MediaTek 6761 octa-core processor, 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigabytes of internal storage, 16 megapixel main rear camera, a 20 megapixel front facing camera. You've got GPS, AGPS, you've got a dual nano SIM support here, you've got a 4000 milliamp hour battery, and you've also got a fingerprint sensor at the back of this device. So we're going to be opening this device and see what we have in the box. So first thing in the box, you're greeted with a flat compartment here, and in that compartment it houses the paperwork. Next up, you've got the Oukitel C21, and they've already put this in the case, and it's got the sticker in front of it that has a couple of more specifications here. So it's a 19:9 aspect ratio display. It's got a 10-watt charger in the box, and you've also got Face ID and the rest of them. So let's set this aside for now. So digging further, we have the other stuff in the box. We got a SIM ejector tool. We've got that charging brick. It's a 10-watt charging brick. And then we've got our USB-A to USB Type-C data and charging cable. So that's all you get in the box. Let's dive in and take a look at the Oukitel C21. So if you head up to a site like jumia.com.ng, you'd find the Oukitel C21 for about 52,500 naira. While on Alibaba.com, you find this device for about $120, which is pretty much in the same range. So it will be best for you to just pick this up from Jumia, since you'll be getting your device real fast. Now, the first thing I want to talk about on this phone is that display and the uniformity that this display comes with. I mean, it just reminds me of the Google Pixel 4. You have very tiny borders all around, and it's really very uniform. The only alternative place that you have here is on the bottom of the screen. It's just a tad bit wider than what you have on the other sides of that display. It's a full HD 1080p display, and I absolutely love the colors in here. Seeing that this is a 53,000 naira phone and you're getting a full HD display, I think that's impressive from Oukitel. This phone comes with Android 10 out of the box. I don't have details if it's going to be upgraded to Android 11, and I don't know how strong Oukitel's OS upgrade team is, but again, the software here is bare bones Android. I mean, it's very minimalist. You have a few bloatware apps installed by Oukitel. I guess they had to do that, but again, if you take a look deeply, you just find that this is really stock Android on this phone. Now, talking about performance, this device comes with a MediaTek processor, and I think it's okay for a phone at this price. This is more of a phone that comes in at a level just at a step just above entry level, and for it to have, again, it has a full HD display, a 4000 milliamp hour battery, and it comes with a MediaTek processor. Now, that processor in here, to me, is sort of like one of the downsides, but again, you're paying for a very cheap phone. Now, don't get me wrong, this processor will handle every task on this phone real well. The only thing is that you may not be able to play very demanding game at high graphics settings. That being said, this phone is absolutely fantastic when it comes to the battery life. I think they've done a proper optimization between the software, the processor, and just the way the whole phone works. I've been getting on average 6 hours of screen on time on this device, and with typical use in a day, just average use, going through social media, checking email, watching videos and all of that, at the end of the day, say about 9 p.m, I'm left with about 20% of battery life. Talking about the charging speeds, understand it comes with a 10-watt charger in the box, which will bump this device from 0 to 100% in about an hour and a half. Now, I'm talking about the build quality of this device. It's made from plastic, and it's a good thing depending on how you look at it. As I always say, plastic doesn't break, but glass does. So At a budget range of 53,000 naira, well, I think plastic should do it for you. Okay, so let's move on to the cameras on the Oukitel C21. You've got 4 cameras on this device. Now, I'm just going to put it this way. You've got a 2 megapixel depth sensing camera and a 2 megapixel macro camera. Let's just put that macro camera aside. It's not so good. I don't know what the 4th camera is. They did not indicate what that 4th camera is. But the main camera on this device is, straight off the bat, I would score it a 5 out of 10. It's not that great and it's not that bad as well. It's just in the middle line of things here. And considering again that this is an entry-level device, I think again it's what you're paying for. The camera is decent. I mean, if you take pictures in well-lit environments, you'd be absolutely fine with the results you get. But you have to have very steady hands to have really good outcomes in your pictures. If you're going to be sharing those pictures on social media, you'd be absolutely fine. And I'm sure you can see the picture scrolling on your screen right now, and you can see how, well, average they are. So in conclusion, what are my thoughts on the Oukitel C21? Look, I think this is a very decent smartphone for the price of 53,000 naira. You're getting 4 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of internal storage, which is also expandable. You're also getting a device that the uniformity, I mean the build quality, this screen just simply looks beautiful. For a 6-inch plus phone, this is really compact and fits really snugly in my hand. So I think this is a good buy. If you don't want to spend anything beyond 60,000 naira or $130, I mean, this is something you should consider. Guys, if you have any questions and if you'd like to ask me anything about the Oukitel C21, do leave them down in the comment section of this video. If you're not yet subscribed, do hit that subscribe button and always hit that like button if you really like this video. It helps this video grow and get to other viewers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.